The UK government has now issued a travel advisory to its citizens, warning them for over-travelling to Kerala. This comes the backdrop of the violent protests that we've seen over the last few days over the entry of women into the Sabarimala Shrine. The British government has advised citizens to remain vigilant and avoid large public gatherings across the state. Right, let's go across to my colleague Pramod Madhav joining us on the phone line. Pramod, so you can tell that countries across the globe are watching how this entire problem is being handled. The UK government already issuing a travel advisory to its citizens.
It surely is, and as you might have seen in the past 3 days, very important locations there have been violence, including Trivandrum, Cochin, and various other tourist spots, and that's the reason such an advisory has been also provided to keep an eye on the media reports as to what's happening. Because normally in Kerala, when an Hartal is announced from 6 to 6 p.m., only then everybody is supposed to be staying inside, and a lot of violence used to occur. But this time what's happening is that unannounced violence is occurring in districts like Pathanamthitta and Adur, and especially at Kannur, and that's the reason anyway most of the visitors from European nations are to be cautious, and that's why the UK has provided a special advisory claiming that they should be very careful about visiting Kerala.
Right, that it's being watched, as you said, by countries across the globe. Stay with us, Pramod. Now the row over the entry of women to Sabarimala only seems to be turning more violent with each passing day. The Kerala government, of course, has now extended Section 144 in Sabarimala and adjoining areas till the 14th of January, and there is heavy police deployment across the state. Over 1,700 people have been arrested so far in connection with cases of violence in different parts of the state, but the protests don't seem to be showing any signs of abating. Let's show you pictures now of the alleged RSS workers who hurled bombs at a police station yesterday, injuring 5 policemen. The bombs were also hurled at several places in the sensitive Kannur district. Let's go back to Pramod now. Pramod, as we take up viewers through these pictures of the sort of violence that we've seen across the state of Kerala, give us an update of what the situation is like now and what additional measures have been taken by the government to try and clamp down on these sorts of violent incidents.
What paralyzed for on 2nd and 3rd of January after the entry of 2 women into the Sabarimala. But after that, situation became normal, and the Keralites thought that everything would be all right. But at the same time, situation did not turn amicable in certain districts, especially around Pathanamthitta, Pandalam, Adur, and Kannur. And Kannur is notoriously known for its political violence, and that's the reason day before yesterday night also there was multiple attacks over both parties, CPM and BJP leaders. The MLA's house was attacked, and MP's house was also attacked, and almost 260 people were arrested. Until yesterday, overall 3,170 people were arrested in relation to the violence, and there were multiple CCTV footages of activists, right-wing activists throwing bombs at locations, especially at Adur into a cell phone shop, and at an RSS activist was also identified throwing crude bombs into a police station at Nedumangad. But since then, the situation has calmed down, and yesterday no violence has been reported so far from Kannur district as well.
Right. So, it's in a way, things seem to have quietened down, if only for a bit. Thanks, Pramod, for joining us, and do keep us up to date with what's going on there across the state of Kerala.